All right, thanks for listening to another episode of Full Buddy Cast Presents Hollerin with Hollenbeck with Joey Hollenbeck on the mic. What we're going to talk about today. Now, Full Buddy Cast, we just do a bunch of different shows, random shows, this and that. We have different guests. Every Thursday, though, most Thursdays, like 99% of the Thursdays out there, we have Joey Hollenbeck with Hollerin with Hollenbeck. He has played Cougar football, EHS. That's how I know him, is through Enumclaw, our own local hometown here. He also played for a few teams in the NFL, EuroLeague, this and that. So anyways, we talk football mostly. We also kind of cut it up, talk about life, talk about this and that. In this episode, we talk about Halloween a little bit. We talk about, just football when it comes to having bye weeks and the momentum and this and that of bye weeks when, if you're winning or losing. And then we also talk about just random stuff. I talk about how I lost it at the golf course and was ready to flipping murder stuff. So anyway, thanks for listening. I appreciate you guys. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook and Patreon. Buy us a beer on Patreon. Also, please, if you're local, go support Cole Street Brewery, Mazatlan. You can order in Hollenbeck Chalupa. Also go hit up Bordeaux Wine Bar, and also has beer there too, in Enumclaw, Washington. And just mention the podcast, mention Joey, mention me. That will go a long way. And thank you. Appreciate you guys. Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to another episode of Hollerin with Hollenbeck. We got Joey Hollenbeck on the mic.
What's up, everyone?
And we're going to rock it today. Looking forward to talking. And we got some Cole Street Brewery beers we're drinking right now, just enjoying our lives, and just delicious IPAs. So, Joey.
Yes, sir.
It's nice to see you.
You as well.
I feel like you brought a storm with you today.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like night. It was kind of like nice and sunny. I thought about mowing the lawn, and then when you showed up, all of a sudden it just started getting windy, dark clouds. I'm thinking we're gonna have like just a massive, just awesome.
Banger?
Oh yeah,
Drop a banger.
Oh, I think you got some energy going with you right now. So we're gonna go hard right now. So real quick catch up. Mm-hmm. How was the week? Anything new? Anything going on?
Week was good. Work's been pretty crazy, so dealing with that. But yeah, good. You?
Good. Just working hard, hardly working. I hate that one. But anyway, I've been splitting wood like a freaking crazy man. And I'm telling you, all I do is just extreme dedication to the craft. And it's a splitter. It's a wood splitter.
It does smell like rich mahogany if you're in here, if you will. Real, maybe even with like a cedar hint.
Yeah, it's got a cedar hint. I've also been burning a little bit too, just to kind of like not big burning, but just like like the things that the
scraps.
The scraps. And so it's supposed to be a little campfire-ish too. So you kind of got. Notice
you have a little bit of a pine sap on your hands.
Yeah,
picked up a piece of paper and stuck to it.
Just stuck right to it. Yeah. I just here's the thing. I'm heading to Vegas, and I'm just like.
You're basically just trying to do anything to kill time right now.
Killing time, but mostly working out prior to going to Vegas because I know I'm going to gain weight in Vegas. Like I know it's going to happen.
We podcast last week, right?
Yeah.
And we talked about how the polo fit and all that.
Yeah, right.
And now when are you leaving to Vegas in like 4 days?
Like 4 days, yeah.
Oh, now you're talking about working out.
Well, here's the thing.
What did you eat for lunch today?
Like 4 tacos from Taco Bell.
That's a good start.
That's a good start. But, I skipped breakfast.
A little intermittent fast?
Yeah, I did that.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing. I'm sweating. I'm moving stuff. I'm like burning. It's going to be water weight that I'm losing. I know that. I understand that. But anything's going to help heading into like 20 Coors Lights a day in Vegas.
Oh, 20 COs?
20 at least.
Are the pools still open at all or no?
No, they actually, it depends. They said it depends, COVID, this and that. But I heard some pools are open. But here's the thing. Vegas weather changes so fast, so rapidly. Yeah. I've been following that thing. Oh, it's going to be 90. Now it's saying it's going to be 68, 70.
Oh, boy.
And I just found out that the Sunday that we arrive, Raiders are playing Saturday Night Football. So you're going to have people that bought tickets to go there. So I think Vegas is going to be kind of packed on Sunday. That there are going to be a lot of people that on Sunday and Monday.
I was looking at the weather in Vegas, the home opener that the Raiders had, and it was like 100 down there. Weather-wise, it was sweet. But obviously, you can't go to the stadium, so it doesn't really matter.
What did you like playing in? Did you like playing in the nice, sunny, I know we usually talk football in a little bit, but seriously, when did you like?
No, like this type of weather right now, where it's like you don't want it too hot. You want it like fall weather, like right now, like the weather here.
Yeah.
It's perfect, like 60 degrees. It's not too cold. You're not getting overheated. You're not dehydrated. You're not cramping. It's ripping.
Now, for me, I like the dirt right now. It's got a little bit of moisture in it.
Uh-huh.
When we were playing, J.J. Smith, I don't know, you probably played Southwood or whatever, but you played football at recess.
Are you talking about cushion in the fall a little bit?
Yeah, cushion in the fall just a little bit, a little more traction too. You get a little slick. It might be a little slick in some areas, but you dig in other areas. And what was it like for you? I mean, did you like playing in just like what type of like field conditions? Did you prefer turf? Did you prefer like the little rubber ball things that they got out there, or did you like the real
norm?
Field?
The norm, kind of when I was coming through, was the field turf, not like the AstroTurf, but the field turf that you see now everywhere with a little black rubber in it and this and that. But like maybe it was in my mind. I don't know what it was, but like when we would go down to like play Stanford, for instance, weather's like great, right?
Yeah.
And it's a grass field, and I felt like my legs were like had cement on them for some reason on my feet. Like I just didn't feel like I could move. I mean, warm-ups, I was like, this is nuts. Like they didn't cut the freaking grass on purpose. Like whatever. It's not like that fine groom. It's probably like 3-inch grass or whatever that looks like.
Wow.
And it's like, I felt like I had like buckets of concrete on
Just
my
playing
feet.
in the rough, playing at some golf course rough.
Yeah, like that's what it kind of felt like. But I mean, it's a nice field. But so I would always get like, maybe it was in my own head, but I'd always get turned off by the thought of going and playing like on a grass field unless it was like carpet,
So did you pay attention to that like coming up to the week? Like, okay. Or was it like as soon as you like hit pavement, you're like, oh shoot, that's right, we're playing here and this place has
No, you'd think about it. Like when I played, you could change out your studs and your cleats. And I think you probably still can. I don't know how they do it now, but probably not necessary on all the field turf and stuff that we use. But you could go to like a three-quarter inch like nub on that thing, and so you would dig in a little deeper so you weren't like slipping or. So yeah, I'd wear them during the week at practice here.
Oh, so you're preparing your feet for
everything.
Wow.
But the grass, once you play on field turf so much and then you get like a grass field, it's just totally different. At least for me. Yeah. So I prefer field turf. How about you? What do you prefer?
For me,
Yeah.
definitely not what Auburn Riverside had that just banged up my knee and just ruined me for the rest of my life.
Your one injury, you mean?
I want it.
Oh man.
It was career ending, I think.
Man.
He started thinking about it. But yeah, career ending. And but here's the thing, it like refocused me on what I had to go to plan B at that point. Backup plan, focused on, my career at that point, realized that, football was going to be not always there for me.
Sure.
And just really recentered me. So, I look at it as I kind of a blessing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Nice.
so
A little curse, a little blessing.
little curse, little blessing, little curse, little blessing.
I like it.
I'm jazzed on football, and I'm sorry, this may be just all football right now.
Okay.
I will say this though, I'm going to back up.
Go on.
Went golfing last Saturday.
Where at?
Went to Sun Lakes, drove all the way to Sun Lakes area, Cooley City, Cooley area.
Just to play around?
Well, no, my uncle was turning 60,
okay.
and so we got some cabins there. So I left at 3 a.m., and I want to ask you this, okay? So 3:30 a.m. from here.
Why?
Because my tea time was like at 8.
Okay.
And it's like a 3.5 hour drive.
Why didn't you just go the night before?
Well, because I didn't want to spend the money so
Okay.
I'll just get up early.
So you got your whole family up?
Just me, Kane, and my mom were heading over there.
Okay.
Because my mom, again, it's going to be a little party over there, so my mom was going to do the food. So I'm going to drop her off at the cabin so she can get that all prepared. And then I was drop Kane off. He's going to go to some fishing with some of the other uncles. Huge family. Yeah. And then I was going to go golfing with some cousins and some uncles. So around I've been up since 3 a.m. We hit the golf course at like 8:30 because our tee time was actually 8:30. I didn't know. I thought it was 8, so I got there early. Anyway, I'm like, you know what? I've been awake for 4.5 hours, 4 hours or so. I've been awake, actually, driving all that. I cracked a beer at like 8:30 in the morning.
On the golf course?
On the golf course.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong?
Nothing wrong with it. Even if you woke up at 7 and you were on the golf course at 8, there's nothing wrong with it. Cracking a beer at 8:30. You're on a golf course.
Because you're on a golf course.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm sitting in my living room,
that's a little weird.
A little different.
Little weird.
Little weird. So yeah. So I had a full on meltdown, and I get mad. I get super mad at times at different times.
Okay.
What bothers me the most when you golf is when you hit a beautiful shot. It's in the fairway, but for whatever reason, you cannot find your ball, and it's the weirdest thing. Either it plugs, could be a wet.
Plug goes in.
Yeah, it goes right in. Or it could also be that, and this is what it was at this course. We're probably about, I don't know, probably hole 13. Fourth time it happened. Beautiful drive. Crushed it. Get dapped up by everyone. Everyone's high. Oh, monster drive. I'm like, dude, I'm driving out of my mind. But they have all those little leaves that look like golf balls all over the course. So I'm not finding them. All four of us are trying to find these balls. Can't find it. They can find theirs. I can't find mine. I should have played with some red ball. I don't know. But
so they can find their balls, but you can't find your ball.
I can't find mine. And they're as surprised as me because they're like, it should be right here. We all watched it. And so
you can't find your balls.
Good one, 4th grade Joey. But yes, I did not find my ball. So anyway, they just finally go, okay, just drop here. We know it should be in this area. Drop here, and we won't penalize you. I'm like, all right, fine. Drop it. I hit this pitching wedge, which I am really close. I'm pretty close, but there's a fountain in between me and the green, and it goes into the water. So at this point, frustration level of not finding my ball, and then that go to so then I'm like, okay, fine. Drop up. I go up to the fountain at this point, drop the ball, about a club length back, no closer to the green. Boom, hit it. Boom, right into the water. Okay, all right. Drop another ball. Boom, hit it in the water. At this point, I'm done with this hole.
Yep.
I go take my pitching wedge. I huck it over the fountain, which is now kind of lying by the green. And at this point, I take, not on the green, but by the green, kind of out by the rough green area. I take my cart. I do figure eights over the club about 5 or 6 times. My uncle, my cousin, 2 cousins are just staring at me like this guy's lost it. Obviously my cousin is trying to get back into the cart at this point. They finish out the hole. I'm still driving over this club. I then get out, pick it up.
Is it broke?
No, it was bent, a little bent. And so then I took it, found the nearest tree, and just full on
wrapped it around it.
Oh, just drove the pitching wedge head right into the tree, and it shattered. So then I pick up the pitching wedge head, toss it into the fountain, and then take the shaft with the grip and throw that into the fountain at that point, and get back in my cart. And then I drive up, and I just apologize to my cousin. Hey, listen, I hate that club. Club's dead. We can move on with our lives. The next hole was like a 90-yard par 3, and I needed my pitching wedge at that point. It was not too happy. Not too happy.
So you take it pretty seriously.
I took that one seriously because I was really mad. Yeah, I was really mad. So
I sense that.
Yeah. So then, we play a big fantasy football league, and I changed my team name to what happened to my. I said, "Where's my pitching wedge?" And that's my team name right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Clever.
Anyway, so maybe the beers had something to do with it. Drinking a little early at 8:30 in the morning.
How many did you have by then?
Probably 6 at that point, 6 or 7.
So you're looking at a beer every 2 holes.
Yeah, probably.
I love lukewarm beer.
They were cold. They were.
Not if you had it open for 2 holes, it wasn't.
You think I'm drinking it too slow?
Yeah, beer a hole, dude.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes sometimes 2 a hole as when you first start getting the rhythm.
I'm not freaking. I'm not like you. I'm not like probably 280 pounds of sweet meat. And
I wish I was 280.
6'4".
I wish I was 280.
What are you, 6'4", 6'5"?
6'4".
6'4". But anyway, so I wanted to catch you up on that.
Yeah,
Just
appreciate that.
complete anger and frustration.
Is that like the only time you've ever wrapped a club around a tree?
One time when I was 22, I threw my 3-wood into the forest, knowing I'd never see it again.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was playing with a guy one time that bought like a $400 driver from the pro shop.
Yeah.
We were playing.
Right that day?
Yeah, like right before the round. He's like, man, I need a driver. Dropped like $450 on it or whatever it was, right? Nice, super nice driver.
Is this guy you?
No, doesn't hit it. Ever hasn't hit it. Obviously, nothing. Just
Right.
like, I like this driver. I like the way it feels.
Right.
Go to the first tee box, tees off, and to the left of the tee box, there's probably probably 60 yards straight, just probably, I don't know, 20 yards deep of 20-foot high sticker bushes. And he shanks the ball and throws his driver, and it goes right into the middle of that. And he's trying to he didn't even play this the rest of the round. He never found it either.
So wait, he was just frustrated, threw it, happened to throw it a little bit too much.
Right into the sticker bushes.
And then spent the rest of the round
Trying to find it. Only club I've ever broke, though, was I was playing Enum Claw, and I was driving great all day long. And then, for 3 holes before this particular hole, I'd crush it, and then it would slice on me or what, go way out. I'm like, what the heck am I doing? Try to open in my face a little bit, try to do a few other things. Anyways, get to the next tee box, crush the ball, but it goes straight and then just takes off right or something. And I just was so pissed. Slam the driver head on the ground. Club broken half.
Oh.
Son of a biscuit.
So you didn't have that the rest of the round. Did you have a backup, like a 1-wood that you're hitting, you're driving with the rest of the time?
Yeah, I have all the other woods.
Yeah.
But not the driver.
Not the driver.
Good driver
gone.
now, though.
You do?
Crushed that ball with a good one.
Oh, I can't wait to golf with you next year. By the way, how's the shoulder? Last time we golfed, your shoulder was acting up. Are we
Pain wise, fine. Pops in and out sometimes.
Yeah.
That's pretty painful. But for the most part, it's not I'm not a constant ache or fresh like it was when we golfed.
Are you wearing your life alert just in case? Just like
little necklace thing?
Yeah, if you fall and you can't get up to your shoulder. And
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and my hip. Just in case I fall and break my hip or something.
So what do you any big plans coming up in the next, is it Cougar football now for the rest of your life for the next
6 weeks?
Yeah.
Coming up, dude.
We're doing it.
Pretty pumped.
We're doing it.
I'm really pumped.
In fact, Craig Bentley was we're usually your Fridays, Travis. Right now, are we getting bumped? I'm like, listen, we might release them the same time, but you might get bumped.
You're getting bumped. Sorry, you're getting bumped. I'm telling you right now, Borgie is going to destroy people.
Dude, I can't wait to watch
for the Cougs.
Yeah, totally. I knew it.
You had no idea.
No, I did. He was from 22. I think 21. That's it.
Yeah,
21.
21.
Zeke. Yeah, because he looks like Zeke. He's big old thighs.
He's white guy.
Right, but more like a Rex Burkhead is what I was thinking. I was thinking of Zeke Rex Burkhead.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, who else? Who else we got on the? Who's the coach? By the way, I'm testing you at this
Rolo.
point. Tony Romo, right on.
Rolo.
Where's he from? Did he come from anywhere?
Yeah, he just got done coaching in Hawaii.
Really?
Came from Hawaii to here. Much love.
Much love. So this is your dude right now. This is
pretty pumped to see what he's going to do. The defense is going to be completely different, and so is the offense. Completely than what you've seen in the past with Leach and everybody else.
So they're going to get some wins, is what you're saying?
No, we got lots of wins, bud.
I can't.
Stand up and shut it off.
All right.
Cougs are going to be good this year. New staff, new plan. Nice reach. New game plan, new offense, new defense, new staff.
Got a new staff. Watch out now.
Same logo, buddy. Same mentality. Kick ass and take names.
Kick ass and hopefully win. I like it.
You want me to try to find the other end of this bottle? I'm about to break it.
No, I'm excited to be a Coug for 6 weeks. I feel like that guy that was doing the,
Are you going to be the guy that, like, you're all in the Cougs when they're winning, and then as soon as they lose, you're going to be the one that talks shit the whole time?
No, dude. I'm ride or die right now for 6 weeks.
6 weeks? We play them Huskies one of them weeks.
Yeah, dude, all day.
You're going
freaking crimson and gold, baby. We're
and gold.
Yeah, we're rocking it hard.
Crimson and gold.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It's not our Cougs colors. But
I know.
Crimson and gray. You're such a lily when it comes to the Huskies.
No, we're gonna go hard. I'm like the guy who did like McDonald's for like 30 days or whatever. Like I am like supersize me. I am super Coug me.
But you're doing Taco Bell and Coug.
No, I'm gonna do Coug. I'm 6 weeks of pure Coug football. I might buy myself, or if anyone out there wants to buy me one, just a Coug full on, like a sweatsuit, like where I just got the.
Why wouldn't you just buy your own? If anybody wants to buy one,
like a jumpsuit, like a complete jumpsuit of the Cougs, just wherever I go, just a little bit zipped down,
no shirt underneath it,
no shirt, chest hair and necklace. I'm gonna
get a gold chain.
You go gold chain.
You look like Polly off The Sopranos.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. So that's where I might be going for 6 weeks. I'm full Coug. I'm gonna read Cougs. I'm gonna eat Cougs. I'm all about the Cougs right now, buddy.
Okay.
You know what?
What?
You better be ready.
I stay ready.
No, you think I'm gonna know everything about Rolo. I'm gonna know everything about what was the other guy said? Bordy. 240 Bordy is what we call him. We called him back in 240 Bordy.
That's not his name.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Borgie.
Well, we call the real people call him with a D. Homies do.
Bordy.
240 Bordy. It rhymes better. Anyway, but I'm gonna go hard. I'm all about the Cougs.
Okay, let's see.
Nice shirt. Is that a Cougar shirt?
No.
I didn't think so.
Nice shirt. Is that a fishing shirt?
It's Cougar colors, buddy.
It says fishing team on it. What does that even mean?
It's a shirt that my uncle made.
Oh.
For being a part of the fishing team, fishing crew.
Cool. It says team.
What's yours? Wake for Warriors. Ooh.
Oh man.
What is Wake for Warriors?
That's this deal that they do every year. If you got a boat, you take some veterans out, different warriors, and they get to surf or wakeboard or whatever behind.
So you took your boat out?
Behind your boat? No, not this year.
But you've done it before?
Yeah, they did it. They do it. They started doing
in Crescent?
Crescent Bar.
Wow.
Yeah. But they got guys that are amputees, and so they have special boards made for them, and they can like get out there and just get behind a boat. It's cool. It's cool.
Did any of them say like, no, I don't. I want a tube?
No.
You're like,
no.
oh god,
no. I hate tubes.
they're veterans. It's okay.
No, not like that. It's cool. Everybody's drinking beer and hanging out and good time.
Right on.
Restaurants are hooking them up down there and putting on.
So it's like a full weekend thing. Wow.
Yeah.
From all over the world, or not all over the world, but all over the country, or just like local, or
there's people from a lot of local, but a lot of people from kind of all over.
Nice.
It's all over. They do it everywhere.
Wow, yeah. That's way cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Free publicity.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Well,
what are you dressing up for Halloween this year?
See, that's the thing. I used to be a big Halloween guy.
Not anymore.
Too much work.
Spooktober, bro.
Spooktober. Socktober. I've been wearing different socks. I'm actually like.
You wear socks?
Legit socks, like the ones I got last year. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, Seahawk ones. Like
you wear a new pair every day.
Not a new pair, but just like the cool ones, like the comfy ones. You can start.
Are those comfy? They look like they're real thin.
They're thin, but they kind of got that.
Like a dress sock.
Yeah.
Kind of slippery. Do you run and you slide across the hardwood with them?
Like, no joke. Like, I low key love wearing dress socks. Like,
I didn't see they're comfortable.
Yeah, like in my sweats and stuff. Like, I'll pop those puppies on and just walk around the house on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning.
Just a nice pair of khaki socks.
Exactly.
It's a nice, just a nice tan brown pair of socks.
Perfect.
They are comfortable.
And you throw those in some slippers, like those like little moccasin type ones.
Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I need some new slippers.
Toes.
I need some new slippers.
What do you want to go for?
Slipper season.
It is slipper season. That's October, or that's November. But what's
It's getting close. Dude.
It's getting close. It is getting close. We're right there.
Yeah.
We're right there.
What kind of slippers? Something comfy.
Ooh,
That's not
Seahawks. Others interested in Antonio Brown. Oh, Antonio Brown. He's
coming back.
2 weeks. He's can be reinstated in the NFL in 2 weeks. Do we get him?
That'd be pretty good. Metcalf and him.
Dude, Metcalf, him, and Brown, or
Lockett.
and Lockett. The other thing though is that we've got Josh Gordon in our back pocket as well.
Yeah. Slippers. I like a nice, comfy pair of slippers. Not too like boxy, not too bulky, not too fluffy. But just a nice, almost like a nice little moccasin type.
Do you want them brand new out of the box, or do you like them like worn a little bit where that inside like fake sheep skin is like or wool, whatever, is kind of like
matted
a little bit.
Fresh
Out the box,
Fresh out the box.
Fresh out the box.
But I like a good, nice indoor, outdoor. If I need to go get the garbage cans, I can just wear them.
Dude, if anyone's looking for a nice, comfy slipper and you want to get a nice, like, inner, fresh out the box, just come over to Joey's house. Just cut off the lock of his hair. You could easily have the most comfortable, with that hair, the most comfortable slippers out of that hair right now.
The curls?
Those curls for
Just
days.
Wrap around the toes.
Did you see the thing I posted on your Facebook page?
No, I haven't been on Facebook in a long time.
I posted something on your Facebook page.
What is it?
You're gonna have to look at it. I want to get your fresh pair of eyes on it. I saw it and I was like, dude, I have to post this on your page. I even told Jamie about it. I'm like, look at this guy, and she's like, oh my gosh, and
It's me?
It's you. It looks like you.
I hate to do this. Really do.
What, reactivate your account and check it out?
Oh, no. It says something about you. You pop up first every time.
Oh, it's
But
my birthday coming up.
When?
Sunday.
Oh, yeah?
And I told everyone, don't wish me happy birthday.
How do I even...
You could look at your notifications. Welcome to Facebook 101. Bottom right-hand corner. It'll say Travis Kenny posted on your...
all that is on here is Travis Kenny. How many times a day do you post,
That means no, not much.
Tagged you.
That means I tag you in the Facebook posts on about when we do stuff.
Okay.
See, Travis Kenny posting. You must follow me. That's the thing. You follow me, and so you get all my notifications.
Tagged you in a post. Okay, that's all our podcast stuff. What do
you? Give me your friggin' phone and I'll show it to you. It says Travis Kenny posted on your wall.
No, it doesn't.
It will. I mean, you have to go through the 40 things I've tagged you in since then.
When did you do it?
It was like last week.
Oh, good.
You'll find it. You're almost there.
Okay, keep talking.
Well, no, this guy looks like you.
You must be damn good looking then.
But those curls, man. Those curls.
It was last week.
Dude, I'm going to have to freaking go and I guarantee I'll find it on my phone before you find it on your phone.
Yeah, probably, but keep talking so people want to stay interested in this podcast.
They are. I'm going to probably edit half the stuff out.
It's 2 weeks ago now. I'm all the way back to 2 weeks.
There we go. This guy.
You're such a tool. That's supposed to be me?
Yeah, so go check this guy out. Go to Joey's page. You'll see what Joey looks like on Facebook. Those are his curls, right? There's his hair.
Those are zero curls. That looks like frizz.
Well, he just. The guy looks just like you.
Not a chance, dude. That does not look like me at all.
Go check this dude out. His name's Alex Hooper, but
not a chance.
I don't know how he came up in my feed. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is Joey.
That is not me.
Stunt double. Almost as much as that kid looks like you when you were a kid, too, in those other pictures I post.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, like you surfing that one time. Yeah, you're jumping all over the place. Talk to me about your Halloween and why you're not into it anymore.
Listen, we'll talk about... Okay, Halloween is just too much work at this point. When you have kids, you got to get their costumes going. You got to go make sure you decorate your own freaking house. You got to make sure you have candy at this point. You got to go take them out. Like, you got to do something at work. It's like, oh my gosh, like freaking this is the most work ever. And so the easiest thing is just to say, I'm out. Yeah. So what I've done with Halloween is I used to grip it tightly,
Yeah.
but now I've let go of it and I'm floating away from it.
I feel like you're kind of letting go of a lot of things that used to be real important to you.
Yeah.
Like full body cast, you were talking about dropping that.
Almost
last
quit
time.
that.
Halloween
didn't used to be that important to me, but when I was a kid, it did. But it's the same time as my birthday.
Talk me through when you were a kid, Halloweenish.
Well,
what'd you do?
Okay, so for Halloween, it would all be about like figuring out who I wanted to be. Right, that's like the number one thing.
Most memorable costume.
Karate Kid.
Ooh, I was that a couple years ago as an adult.
Ooh.
Cobra Kai.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
My mom put like the paint, like the
skeleton paint?
No, it wasn't the skeleton. I was actually the Karate Kid.
Oh, you were Danielson.
I was Danielson.
So you just walked around with a shower around you.
No, I was. That's actually a good one. Mm-hmm. No, but I had the karate outfit. I had this and that, but I had the black eye. Remember when he got the black eye when they all jumped him?
Yeah.
So that's what they did, and people at school legit thought I had a black eye.
Really?
Yeah, it was that good.
How did she did it with paint or what?
She does she had like the makeup kit thing that you know. Make
you know what the good one is?
What's
I
that?
used to do?
Go for it.
Take a nice number 2 pencil and just
I might just cut out pencil. Take a nice number 2.
a nice number 2 pencil, and you just get it on a piece of paper and turn it sideways and just get that nice buildup.
Yeah.
Then you can swipe your finger on it and you can get yourself a black eye and it looks fully real.
Did you do that?
Yeah, as a kid.
To make it look like to get out of stuff or get kids in trouble, or what did you do?
No, just to look
just
like I had
fun?
a black eye.
Oh man, I got a full. We can go on a rabbit trail with that one. We're not, but one day we will talk about the psychotic thought when you were a boy of thinking how cool it was to get beat up or look like you got in a fight or break a leg or like you thought you were just like skin your knee. Dude, I remember I skinned my knee one day at recess.
Oh, it hurt so bad.
And it hurt so bad. And there was so much blood. But I walked around making it look like I was like the biggest freaking man. Yeah. I even went up to girls like Jesse Perico. I remember when I was going to Jesse Perico and I'm like, Jesse, see that friggin'
scratch?
I had it. No, it was.
Did it need stitches?
Probably, but I refused them.
Have you ever had stitches?
No.
Okay.
But anyway, dude, I always wanted to be like the guy that would just like play basketball and dive for a ball and just get a concussion and make it look like how, man, that guy was just dedicated.
Just out of a straw.
That was so cool. Anyway, all right. So what was your go-to Halloween?
Ooh, my best Halloween costume?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what I ever really was.
Kool-Aid Man?
No. I remember when I was a kid, my mom would like, I think I was a pirate or something.
Yeah.
But my mom like Vaselined up my like face and like took coffee grinds and like
just
stuck them all over it. So I just smelled like Folgers the whole time I was freaking trick or treating. And I looked like a grown man because when I was a 4th grader, I looked like I was 20. Now I have a coffee ground beard on.
That's
awesome. I think I was like a lumberjack.
How late were you? Like, were you one of those guys? Okay, 5th grade, 6th grade, I'm done. Or were you like, dude, we're trick or treating until we don't get candy anymore?
No, I was like 5th or 6th grade.
You were done at that point.
Yeah, I looked like I was 18.
Yeah, that's probably true. And you probably did even then. Like that was probably they probably looked at you like.
So I would just like duct tape shoes to my knees and then walk up and put a mask on and sit on my knees. I looked like I was a little kid, a huge little kid.
Did I tell you the story? Was it last year that I told you the story? Was it about when I had kids approach me on the front porch? Did I tell you that story?
And you scared them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you guys gotta go back in time and listen to that one. But there was definitely like, I got the ringleader good.
Karate Kid was your best outfit.
One time, my dad was a woodworker. He was a cabinet maker. So what he made was like this. We had an oversized jacket, like those jackets. What was the band? There was like some like punk band where they wore like the big oversized like
a trench coat.
No, it was like a suit jacket. It was just like one of those big ones, like the Talking Heads, I think it was. But yeah, so my dad created this wood thing that would go over my head, and you would drape it on, and then my head would be in the inside of the dress-up shirt.
I see what you're saying.
So it was a headless guy that had his head in the middle of his body. Did
you just walk around with 2x4s on your shoulder?
Pretty much.
oh man, my hips, my feet, my joints are killing me.
Like, Dad, this wood is just rubbing my hair right off my head. He's like, oh, don't worry about that later in life, son. It's fine. You're okay. That's probably why I'm bald.
Because you work 2x4.
Yeah, just rubbed it.
Just a piece of OSB on your top of your dome.
Just for hours, just rubbing the follicles right off.
Did you come to town to trick or treat, or would you stay in Selleck?
Oh, Selleck, dude. We would drive. I mean, it was driving here, driving there. We going to town. I didn't even know town was a thing. I didn't know they had a downtown Halloween thing until we moved here.
Yeah,
kids make out, man.
What about when you were a kid? Did you ever know the house that gave away the full size?
After a while, I started realizing it. Yeah.
Who gives out the full sizers?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the place to go if you knew somebody that.
Are you a full sizer?
Full size candy bars.
What are you right now? Handing out candy like
me?
Yeah. Is it just like the bite size? The dum dums, bag of dum dums.
No, in the past, like I have kids, so in the past you'd like hand out whatever while I'm slamming brewskis, and then you got to take them trick or treating, so you just leave the bowl on the porch, and then you walk by periodically and see like 7th graders go up there and try to empty the bag, and then you bust them. Hey, what are you doing?
I like that.
And they're like, oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Grab it one Tootsie Roll and get off my porch,
dude. But here it's It's gonna be Saturday. Halloween's gonna be Saturday.
It's gonna get live,
dude. Like I remember being like
Saturday. You wanted that your whole life.
You did.
Now we're 40 and we get it.
We get it. It's like, well, maybe what I'll do is just get my campfire out in my driveway. And I mean, I might do that. I might just slam brews in my driveway. And if kids walk by, maybe I'll toss some candy. You know, COVID, who knows? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that COVID thing.
Yeah.
I forgot about the whole COVID thing.
Just ruining life.
2020. I'm going to give them celery.
just you know what? That's hilarious. You actually get real. You get real Snicker bars. You open them, it's like those baseball cards back in the day. Just a little bit. Just get them. Slide the bar out. Push a bag of celery back in. Little glue and a little hot gun. And just seal them up. And just drop. They're thinking they're getting the big king size. Open it up. There's a friggin' carrot in there. There's a friggin' celery. I might do that.
You just went straight up. You just went straight up. Just Ziploc bags of unwrapped Snickers in your freezer. Wait, real quick. How good is the frozen Snickers?
Dude, frozen Snickers. Top 5 frozen things you could get nowadays.
You're talking the ice cream bar with it, or the actual?
I'm talking about the ice cream bar, but the frozen Snickers. Either way is good.
No, I will tell you the ice cream Snickers,
legit
change your life if you never had one,
dude. Ice cream Snickers. If you have it, here's the thing: it's like stretching. If you don't stretch, you're fine. You start stretching, you got to stretch all the time. So if you are not, if you want to try this thing, I was going to try it out. Be prepared to having this thing like at least once a week, at least.
I will say, man, they're delicious. And I'm not a sweets guy. I will crush an ice cream Snicker bar.
Will you?
Yeah.
Hey, I think fall back is that same day too. I think we get an extra hour of Halloween. I think it's November 1st. October 31st is where we get a...
This year it is?
I think it is.
Whoa.
Dude.
Whoa.
Whoa. What are your go-to like TV shows or movies or anything that you may watch with the kids?
I don't like scary movies.
I don't like scary movies either, but do you have like some of... Like for me, it's Garfield Halloween from back in the day. Or DTV, Disney TV Halloween, like the music. They used to do like the
Have you watched
mashups.
Spookly the Square Pumpkin yet?
Have not.
It's a good one.
Who's in that?
I don't know. It's a cartoon.
Oh, okay.
And they bully him because he's a square pumpkin.
Oh, I think it's the Scorpion. He's a square...
Spookly the Square Pumpkin.
I legit thought you said Spookly the Scorpion. And I'm like, cool. It's just, it still sounded good. He's a square pumpkin. They bully him. Yeah. Did you kind of feel like him? A little bit. Did you see that?
Square pumpkin?
Yeah, where you're like, that was me when I was growing up.
Square pumpkin?
Yeah, you were just the square pumpkins getting bullied all the time?
I was the big jack-o'-lantern.
Did you ever dress up as a jack-o'-lantern? Mm-mm. What was your worst Halloween outfit that you can remember?
I'm trying to think.
I was a pirate one time. I think the worst one...
I was pretty much a football player every year.
Yeah, I was a Dolphins player. Yeah.
I was a...
Did you have like a Raiders helmet? Or I think everyone had a Raiders helmet growing
The little
up.
plastic ones
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
thought were real.
Yeah.
So you ran into a wall with it.
Until you did anything with it.
Until somebody threw a grape at your head. And you're like, oh, boy.
Jeez. No. Did you have a helmet back then? Was it a Raiders one? Was it a Seahawks one? Do you remember?
I was Raiders all the way growing up.
Yeah. Where'd that come from?
Raiders?
Yeah. Was that influenced
Cousin
by
Zach
Yeah.
and I. And their dad was a huge Raiders fan.
Yeah.
Grandpa was like huge Seahawks. So I was always like.
And at the time, they were AFC together.
And I know. And the Raiders were like way more up my alley than at the time. Like Seahawks seemed a little squarish to me. Then the Raiders were a little wilder. So
Raiders were super wild.
Yeah.
And then Bo versus.
We had like Largent.
No, well, yeah, but we had Boz. We had Bo versus Boz, and Bo just took Boz into the end zone. Like, Boz was hanging off him, just getting.
Have you
driven in?
I loved Bosworth.
Me too.
That was the difference.
Yeah.
Like I was like straight Bosworth, but a Raiders guy. I wish that dude would have panned out a little better.
Me too.
He's still like a legend though. Like
he's a college legend.
See him in his college in Oklahoma. Woo.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched a documentary on a 30 for 30 on that?
Yes.
That's legit. I want to watch that again. I'm going to watch that again tonight.
It's a good doc.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it came out like what, 2 years ago?
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
It was really good because it was good to see like his whole like. As a kid, you don't know anything except for his wild hair and his like jacked with like cut off sleeves and like crop top. You know.
Yeah, and to see where he seemed more humble. Obviously, now.
What was that movie he was in when he was a cop? You know
it's like
good movie,
it's like
dude.
cold. It's like Cold Steel or something.
Cold
like that.
Stone or something. Like that.
Yeah.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
That's
Yeah. Hey, real quick, I know
Swilly Swanson Samsonite. We just went through all the freaking as many cold things as we could have right now.
Hey, real quick though, I want to talk about this. I know it's a bye week for the Seahawks, and we got probably about 10 minutes left, 15 minutes left. So keep that in mind when you ramble. But when we bye weeks, okay, we're coming out of a bye week. What do you do on your bye week, and does it differ from when you're winning compared to having a losing record?
Yes. What am I doing on a bye week?
Yes, and then if it's a winning record, what are you doing on a losing record?
So first off, you're doing exactly what your coach is allowing you to do.
Okay,
right? Like it's not like you're like, oh, got the week off.
Go to Florida.
Oh, whatever. Yeah. We would have it. So we would have. It just depends. I've been on both sides of that, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times on a bye week, you will obviously have a few extra days off here and there, or it'll be lighter during the week. But you're usually getting some work in, some work
every
done.
day, or
yeah,
really?
Well, it depends. That's the winning and the losing side of it, right?
Gotcha.
So if you're winning, I've seen coaches go like, okay, you're coming in tomorrow. Tuesday's your day off. I'll see you on Monday. Like you got the whole week off. Go do something. Relax. Be smart. Like whatever, And then I've also seen on the losing side of it, like, no way, there's way too much stuff we need to work on. We need to fix this.
Right.
And I think bye weeks are like a double-edged sword, honestly, because it's hard as shit to come back from a bye week and win and keep that momentum going. Because football is a major momentum type sport, right? When you're rolling and everything's clicking and everything's good and you're 6-0 or whatever that looks like, 5-1 maybe, and you're coming off 3 or 4 wins and you're rolling and everything's going exactly how you want it and everybody's vibing together. And then boom, you get a bye week in there. It's a different mindset. Everybody kind of changes their mindset. So to keep the players from a coaching standpoint, I think looking back at it, to keep the players focused and to try to keep that gel together is very hard to do.
So what do you do to kind of help prepare yourself, knowing, dude, we might lose our gel right now. I gotta be.
You just don't think about it. It's the freaking actual like. reality of it, when you step back on the field game time, even if you have a great week the following week of practice, it's not, I don't want to say it's a different vibe, but it's like you lose that, like
a little bit,
almost like you lose a little bit of that edge. Right. Whereas guys who, you know, when you're rolling and everything's going great, it's like you were working on the little teeny things to keep that ball rolling.
Yeah.
And then when you change that and it's a different,
you step out of it for a moment,
and then you got to go back into it, which I think that a bye week itself should be a time for get your players healthy, get
that's
that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to recover.
And they do. They're not beating the hell out of you or anything, but at the same time, I just feel like you lose your momentum.
What's it like to lose the game prior to bye week or win the game prior to bye week? Regardless of your winning record, are you sitting and just like, oh, dude, we should have, or are you like, is it a bad taste in your mouth for that week if you lost it, or you didn't even think about it?
No, I think you think about it. It just depends on where you're at in your season, and also if you're winning nonstop, and then you come off your first loss or something, and then roll into a bye week. That's tough because now you have to fix your mistakes while you lost, and you have a week off, and then you got to get prepared for the next week.
Is it better to have the bye week when you're looking at your schedule? Are you looking to see if your bye week's coming in early, mid, or later? When are you like really hoping for your bye week to hit?
I'd want it right away.
Right away.
I would
get it up and over, and
that sucks to say because you're like, even if you just start rolling and things are going well, or even if you guys suck, that bye week could be a difference changer, at the beginning of the season or close to the beginning of the season, week 3, week 4, whatever that looks like. You'd think that, if you're going to be more banged up at the end of the season, but momentum wise, I would say that a bye week at the beginning of the season is going to be more productive for any team to roll and finish off super strong than opposite. And I don't know, maybe it's the teams that I've been on, but it seems pretty uniform in the sense of after a bye week, it's hard to come back and win.
Is it in the mind of are you looking at it as an opponent? Let's say that you know that they're coming. You've been rolling. You guys have played 3 games in a row, and you know that your opposing team is coming off from a bye week. Do you feel like you have an edge at that point? Do you feel
personally? Yeah, I do. But you don't know what they've been doing. You don't know how they prepared, but it's still like it's a break in your everyday. So like football, like in every team I've played on, you have like NFL, for instance, you play on Sunday or Monday. Now you can play on Thursday, whatever that looks like. But 9 times out of 10, your day off, you're playing on Sunday. Your day off is Tuesday. So you come in Monday, have meetings, get a workout in, do some light running, work some of the kinks out a little bit. Tuesday is your day off, which day off or day not, but like a lot of guys still come to the facility, get a workout in, get moving, get treatment, whatever, but it's not like a mandatory whatever. You can take the whole day off if you want. And then Wednesday you're rolling hard. Thursday you're going good. Friday you're going good. Saturday you're mellow. Sunday you're playing again. Yeah. So it's a nonstop, and same with college, different schedule.
You're getting your routine.
It's a fully routine.
Right.
And so then you get a bye week and you get a day off here and a day off there. It's just a different mindset.
Yeah.
That's what it is, buddy.
It's good to know. I like to talk momentum. I think we're going to save that for the next one because I want to talk more momentum, like in-game momentum. We'll talk about that in the next episode. I put notes down. But we'll talk about what it's like because you played both defense and offense in college, right? So you've seen both sides. And so what we'll talk about in the next episode is, what's it like to have a series, let's say you just got off the field on either side and the next, whoever has the ball, whether you're on defense or offense, whatever, you sit where you feel like you might sit for maybe 5 minutes and get back on the field, but it turns out to be like a 10 to 15 minute just off the field. We'll talk about that on the next one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Little teaser for those.
Looking forward to it.
Okay. You're right. That's a big, heavy hitting question right there, right?
You just came at me like some Maury Povich shit right there, something like a full blown
you are the father
entry.
All right. Hey, real quick before we sign off, any shout outs? You have any shout outs you want to give out to anybody right now? Anyone sitting out there? Anything that you want? I know hot coal, but
Cougars.
Coug football.
Go Cougs.
All day. All day. Hey, real quick. Also, what do you think of that dude, that video? If you guys want to check it out,
saw that.
I'll message you. I'll send you the video of this dude. Now, that guy...
I can't believe he's in that car.
It was like by
At
yellow.
first, I was like, what's the guy honking at, like freaking out about?
Yeah. Yeah, so what this video is this little guy. It's like a cartoon. It's real. It's legit. But big dude, Joey size, probably a former football player at some level. This dude is in the smallest car you've ever seen.
It's like one of those little like 2-seater,
Like
almost
mine.
like
Yeah.
maybe smaller.
Maybe smaller. Coffin car. You get hit in it, you're dead. They're just going to bury you in it. And then the dude behind him who's just honking like crazy is this probably 5'3" guy.
Pipsqueak in like a jacked up, like
Massive
Chevy
truck. And again, I'll send it to you if you want, but I sent that to Joey. What was your first thought when you saw it? Like when you're watching this thing?
I was trying to figure out what the dude was honking at first.
Right,
I didn't realize the big guy was in the little car. And then as I put two and together, I just thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, the dude kind of sounded like you when he was yelling at it. Like here. So these families walking across. Here comes this big, like probably 6'4". That guy even walks like you, man.
Did you see the little guy just dive in his truck?
Jumped right into his truck. Oh, man. And so anyway,
Very good.
the dude just ends up straight up just like tossing him into the back of the truck. Have you ever gotten that close or done something? Throw a guy in a dumpster, throw a guy into a bush, throw a guy into anything like that? Anything small, like back in the college days, anything like that?
Road rage type stuff? Or
Or maybe not, just anyone running their mouth at a bar, running their mouth like where you like literally pick them up off of their feet
that
and
didn't
put
happen
them
that
someplace.
long ago. That happened probably like 4 or 5 months ago. Crescent Bar.
Really?
Yeah, we played glow ball golf.
I think tell the story. I think
We
I don't
played
know.
glow ball
Okay,
golf.
keep going.
Brad and I and a bunch of other guys played glow ball golfing.
Yes.
And then we went to the little bar that's there, and we know the bar owner real well, and there's people in there. And I walk in, and there's a guy at the bar, and he's just randomly talking smack. And I'm like, hey, you don't know me, but hey, let me buy you a drink, whatever.
Right.
Like, we're cool. Like, it takes me a lot to lose it. And, excuse me. And like I said, Brad's in there, MK's in there, a bunch of us are in there. And this guy, I hear something, commotion going on, and I turn around, and Brad, my buddy, is like nose to nose with this guy. And this guy had already been going for an hour or so, like just talking smack.
Wow.
And Brad was like nose to nose with him, and something happened. The guy said something to me again, and I just grabbed him by his throat and lifted him up and just put him on a table, I guess, if you will.
Not through a table, but on a table.
On a table.
You could have put him through it, but you kind of eased off a little bit.
He was scared. And I didn't hurt him. It's just more of a
Gently just reminded him,
calm down.
who's the bigger guy here?
And then the owner of the bar is like, Joe, you got to stop. I'm like, okay, I'll stop. And then I stopped. And then that dude like grabbed him by his head and like drug him out of there. He's
The
like,
owner drug him out. Like, get out of here, you're
This guy's been
done.
starting stuff all night.
Yeah.
Like, with everybody in here. And finally somebody. And then like 3 college kids came up to us, and the guys were pretty good size. And the kids are like, man, thank you so much, man. We were trying to avoid this guy the whole time. He's been like, we couldn't order a drink. The dude was like starting stuff with everybody, like this and that. But that's not my MO. I don't do it. But like, if you take me to a point, I will.
Yikes.
Oopsies.
Oops.
Oopsies.
Hey, you can take the bear out of the forest, but you can't take the forest out of the bear. Right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't take the cave out of the guy, but you can take
Sweat, blood, and blood.
Okay. Sweat, blood, and blood. We're going to edit there. I love that. Reference the last episode. Go binge it. Thanks so much for listening. Everyone have a great friggin' week. Joey. Woo! Got Coug football coming up.
Can't wait.
Can't wait for 240 Borgie.
Let's go.